Hey everyone, welcome back to the NexSimpleLab channel. Now, if you've ever tried building dashboards directly inside Google Sheets, you probably noticed that the design and customization options can feel pretty limited. So if you want to create something that looks more modern, interactive, and professional, then this video is for you. We're going to build a complete Google Sheets dashboard with AI, step by step, all the way from the initial idea to a fully working dashboard. So here's how the video will be structured. First, we'll start with prompt engineering, where I'll show you how to write effective prompts that help the AI clearly understand the type of dashboard you want to create. Then, once the prompts are ready, we'll move into the second part, where we'll use Gemini AI to generate the actual dashboard, including the layout, charts, and functionality. And finally, after everything is working, we'll take it one step further by refining and polishing the dashboard. This is where we'll improve the UI, adjust details, enhance the overall experience, and make the dashboard feel much more professional. All right, so before we start building everything from scratch, let me first show you the final result we're going to create in this video. So right here, I already have a fully working dashboard connected directly to Google Sheets. And as you can see, this dashboard is running entirely inside the Google Apps script environment. What we're essentially doing is transforming raw spreadsheet data from Google Sheets into a modern, interactive web dashboard. And the really impressive part is the entire setup is completely free. But even though it's free, the final result still looks clean, modern, and professional enough to impress clients, coworkers, or even the most detail-oriented stakeholders. Now let me show you a few features. For example, I can instantly switch from dark mode to light mode with just a single click. So instead of being locked into one appearance, users can choose the experience they prefer. And this dashboard isn't just displaying static data. Everything here is interactive. So if I change one of the filters, you'll notice that all the charts, metrics, and data across the entire page automatically update in real time. This makes the dashboard feel much more dynamic and responsive. Now let's open the customer page, and as you can see, the layout changes completely, but the overall design language and visual style still remain consistent across the entire dashboard. So every page feels connected and professionally designed as one complete system. The entire dashboard you're looking at right now was created in about 15 minutes with the help of AI. I didn't manually code every single component from scratch. Instead, my main job was to provide the right context, describe what I wanted, ask the right questions, and guide the AI through the process. And from there, the dashboard was generated step by step with AI assistance. To build a dashboard from Google Sheets data, we first need to understand what role AI actually plays in this process. So here's the simple breakdown. First, as you can see, we provide Gemini AI with sample data from Google Sheets. And here's an important tip. You don't need the full data set. Just the first two rows are enough for AI to understand the context of your data. Next, Gemini AI will generate two key files that are extremely important: index.html and code.js. Now here's what these files do. The index.html file handles the entire user interface, basically what your dashboard looks like. And the code.js file contains the logic that connects everything to Google Sheets. Finally, once we have these two files, we use Google Apps Script inside Google Sheets to run them, and the result is simple. We get a fully working live dashboard directly connected to our spreadsheet data. When building a dashboard with AI, your prompts usually include HTML, CSS, and chart.js. So why do we need all three? First, HTML defines the structure. It lays out sections, tables, and placeholders for charts. Next, CSS handles the design. In this case, we use Tailwind CSS for layout, spacing, colors, and responsiveness. Then JavaScript adds interactivity using libraries like chart.js to render charts, along with logic for filters and data updates. When you combine these three layers, you get a complete dashboard that can both display and interact with your data effectively. Let's talk about the role of code.js. To move data from Google Sheets to your dashboard, we need a bridge, and that bridge is code.js. So what does it actually do? It contains functions that work directly with your data, including reading, writing, formatting, and even cleaning or transforming it. Once the data is processed, it's passed to the front end and displayed on the dashboard. And when you understand how this works, you're not just working with data. You can build more advanced, dynamic interactions, especially when combined with AI. One important thing to remember: both code.js and your index file must run inside Google Apps Script, which is connected to your Google Sheets file. All right, so now it's time to start building the dashboard itself. To make this process much faster and easier, we're going to use the Smart Prompt tool from NexSimpleLab. This tool is designed to help generate structured prompts specifically for AI-powered dashboards. Once the tool opens, the first thing you need to do is provide a short description of the dashboard you want to create. In this example, I'm going to use Sales Management Dashboard. Next, we'll choose the chart library that will be used inside the dashboard. I already included 3 JavaScript chart libraries inside the tool, and for this tutorial, I'll be selecting eCharts. This library gives us modern-looking charts, smooth animations, and a lot of flexibility for customization. After that, we have the Sheet Name section. This is the name of the spreadsheet tab inside Google Sheets that contains your data. In my case, the sheet is called Data. Then we move into the color section. Here, you can customize the visual style of the dashboard depending on your own preferences, branding, or even the style your client wants. So whether you want something minimal, corporate, colorful, or dark themed, you can adjust it here. Now we get to one of the most important sections, the layout hierarchy. This part is where you describe how the dashboard should look and behave. You can define the structure of the interface, the components you want to include, or even ask questions about the data that the AI should help visualize. You can also directly edit the prompt manually, add more details, or refine the structure further. And if you need more sections or components, you can simply click the Add Layer button. Or, if something isn't needed, you can remove it using the Delete button on the right side. And finally, we have the Data section. The main thing you want to verify here is that the sheet name matches the spreadsheet you described earlier. And for the Sample Data section, we'll copy the data set into that area in just a moment. So once everything looks good, all you need to do is click Copy Prompt.
Next step is to move over to Gemini AI. Once you open Gemini, simply paste in the prompt we just generated from the Smart Prompt tool. But before submitting it, there's one more important thing we need to provide, and that's a small sample of our data set. So what we're going to do is copy the first 2 rows from Google Sheets. This includes the header row and the second row containing actual sample data. Now let's jump back into Google Sheets and copy those rows. Then we'll return to Gemini AI. And when pasting the data, make sure to right-click and choose Paste as Plain Text. This is important because it removes extra formatting and helps the AI read the data set much more accurately, which usually leads to cleaner code generation and fewer formatting issues later on. Next, look for the plus icon and click on it. From the menu, choose Canvas. This mode is specifically optimized for coding workflows, so it works much better for generating dashboards. Now when it comes to the AI model itself, you can really use whichever model you prefer. And if one model doesn't fully understand your request or gives weaker results, don't worry, just switch to a different model. Sometimes changing the model alone can dramatically improve the output quality. And once everything is ready, all you need to do is click Submit. Then the AI will begin generating your dashboard automatically.
All right, so at this point, the app script backend, or in other words, the code.js file, has already been generated by the AI, and now the AI is moving on to generate the HTML interface for the dashboard. As you can see, it's building the layout, charts, sidebar, cards, and overall UI structure automatically. Once the HTML generation is finished, you can simply click the Preview button to instantly see the dashboard interface. And as you can see, the overall dashboard already looks very close to the design we described in the prompt. However, some pages like orders or customers still don't have complete content yet. So instead of manually coding those sections ourselves, we're going to use Prompt 2 to further enhance and complete the dashboard. Now let's go back to the Smart Prompt tool and copy Prompt 2. Then we'll return to Gemini AI, paste the new prompt in, and simply click Submit. At this stage, the AI will continue improving the dashboard automatically by generating additional sections, charts, cards, and missing content. All right, the updated dashboard has now been generated. So, let's quickly go through each page and verify everything. And now, you can see that the pages are much more complete. The dashboard includes proper KPI cards, charts, visual components, and structured layouts across all sections. Now that the front end is finished, the next step is moving the generated code into Google Apps Script. So first, head over to the code section inside Gemini AI and copy the entire HTML code. Then open Google Sheets, go to the Extensions menu, and choose App Script. Inside App Script, click the plus icon to create a new HTML file named index. And once the file is created, simply paste the entire HTML code into it. Next, go back to Gemini AI and look for the Google Apps Script code section. In most cases, this is usually the first code block generated by the AI. Now copy all of that App Script code. Then return to App Script, open the code.gs file, and replace everything inside with the generated code. All right, before moving any further, let's first press Ctrl+S to save the entire project. And now we're ready for the next major step, deploying the dashboard as a web app. So up here, click the Deploy button and choose New Deployment. Then under the deployment type, select Web App. Now in the Who Has Access section, you can decide who is allowed to open the dashboard. For example, you can make it available to anyone, or even keep it private for yourself only. Once everything looks correct, click Deploy. Then Google will ask you to authorize access for the application. Click Authorize Access. At this point, you'll probably see a warning message saying that the application hasn't been verified yet. And this is completely normal because the App Script project needs permission to read and write data inside your Google Sheets file. So down here, click Advanced and click Go to Dashboard. Then continue to the project page. You'll now see a confirmation screen asking whether you want to allow the app to access your spreadsheet data. Simply click Continue to complete the authorization process. And that's it. Now you'll see the web app URL generated by Google Apps Script. This link is what you'll use to open and share your dashboard. So let's open it in a new tab. All right, the dashboard is now live and fully connected to the data inside Google Sheets. So first, let's test the filters. As you can see, the filters are working correctly and updating the dashboard dynamically. Next, let's open the Orders tab. Here we have multiple charts and visualizations, and they're also responding properly to the filters. Then we have the Products tab, which includes some really nice looking charts and product analytics. And finally, the Customer section uses pie charts to visualize customer-related data in a much more intuitive way. So at this point, the dashboard is fully interactive and functioning correctly. But now, let's test the most important part, real-time data updates from Google Sheets. So, I'm going back into the spreadsheet here. And for this example, I'll change one of the values from 10,000 to 80,000. After saving the spreadsheet, we'll return to the dashboard. Now all we need to do is refresh the page. And as you can see, the values inside the dashboard update automatically based on the new spreadsheet data. So this confirms that the web app is successfully connected to your Google Sheets data source in real time. All right, so that's how you can build a complete AI-powered Google Sheets dashboard from start to finish. And as you can see, with the help of AI, the entire process becomes dramatically faster and much more accessible, even if you're not a professional front-end developer. Hopefully this video gave you some useful ideas on how to transform simple spreadsheet data into modern, interactive dashboards that actually look professional. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future tutorials about AI and modern development workflows. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.